Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm finally being able to say this, but DATSIK has actually officially released a whole album officially on freaking Spotify. Yeah, man. I'm not tripping. This is for real. For those of you guys who doesn't know about this, which of course everyone knows, DATSIK had been away from the scene for 5 years straight. Like, the last release he did was the Master of Shadows EP, which was such a banger. And, well, you know, like, to be honest, his latest release was League with Carbon, like, this absolute madness of a track, which is so freaking dope too. But, well, we're getting off the track right now. I'm so freaking happy, like, you know, he actually released like some stuff in SoundCloud like throughout the years, and it's so good. I'm actually kinda sad that he like deleted like DATSIK Aminal 140 because it was such a fun track. Of course, like you could notice that it was made like for like DATSIK made that tune in an hour or less, and he was just playing with the software, but it was so freaking dope. Like you could hear the inspiration. For me, what it felt, Aminal 140, it felt like playing on a freaking PS2 all over again in a good way. It was such a fun track, which kind of comes to show how you don't have to come here with the greatest sound design out there just to make a dope track. You can come out there and just have fun, which is what dubstep was always all about. And of course, we get Fear No Evil, which is like just listen to this, man. It's so freaking dope. It's mad.
It's all good.
I swear to God, I wish this was my first live reaction to this song, but I've been listening to this one on loop ever since he released it. Like, even before he released it on SoundCloud, I was listening to this one every once in a while from the YouTube, like, you know, like some guy would enter to his live and record the screen and he would upload the rip from his live, and it was with the lowest quality ever, and it had Troy's friends on the background just hyping it up, and it was obnoxious. But you could still listen to the song, and I was listening to that thing because I was so desperate for some new DATSIK, and here it is. Just listen to this one. Oh man, I gotta love how the rap is implemented in this track. It's so dope. Everything comes to mind. Like, just listen to the intro. It's so godlike. How can you compare yourself in quality, in sound design, in production with DATSIK? And I mean, of course, there are so many people out there who are so talented, and I'm not saying anything against them. Like, of course, there are so talented people out there. Like, I don't want to give examples because it might get controversial, but thing here is DATSIK, without having the most complex sound design out there, without overcomplicating himself, is delivering somewhat some fun crap that we want to listen. Just listen to this ninja style rhythm or dubstep, or yeah, it's bro step, but you know what I'm saying. Holy even after listening to this so many times, I'm still mind blown from this drop. Listen to this. Listen to this. Yo, man! Yo, man, what's up with DATSIK, man? Like, I mean, dude. And well, I gotta say that I don't have a like in here because I haven't logged into the session on SoundCloud on my desktop, and well, you already know I love that song, and with my official account I have already liked it. But let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's get to Afterlife on on Spotify. Oh man, this one blew me off the wall. Like, dude, can you imagine how huge it is to have Troy, DATSIK, dubstep extraordinaire DATSIK, releasing something officially on Spotify after 5 freaking years of being gone, of being cancelled. And I swear to God, I don't want to talk about controversy because I'm tired of that. And you already have so many threads on my Twitter account displaying my opinion and what I think, how I feel about it. But let's just say that Troy is a person that I admire so much, and I believe him to be so inspirational. Like, some people will say, yeah, he's such a trash guy. He's trash, basically, and fuck him. Well, no, fuck you, man. Troy is inspirational. Like, I mean, he got cancelled, he got shut down, and he lost everything. And he's still out there trying to fight it and coming back and delivering banger after banger, just doing it for the love of it, because he loves his craft. And this guy is out there overcoming every adversity he's been faced by this cancel culture, because I swear to God, there was no proof whatsoever to cancel DATSIK. And those of you guys who tell me, yeah man, you should believe the victims, screw you! Where are the proof? How can you just ruin somebody's life just because some random on Twitter said so? Jeez man, I swear to God, I don't want to go into this controversy, because we are here for the music, right? We are here to just listen to the dopest tracks from DATSIK that he's already released. And believe me, there are so many more. Like, you can look on YouTube, DATSIK ID, and there's gonna be a low quality rip of one of his lives, and not one, like so many IDs out there on YouTube, like that you can listen to, and these ones are not all of them. I can't recall, like Twisla is not in here, Return of the Ronin is not in here. There's so many ideas that he has that are public on YouTube that you can go listen to them, like that low quality rip that we are already expecting him to release. And I hope that someday he comes to terms with releasing more music, because man, let's go to Death Before Dishonor, because in there he just says the line that nobody does it like him, and he's so freaking right. There's nobody that does it like him. I swear to God, this is such an amazing album, and I really love it. By the way, shout out to my boy Dap Records, who made this amazing video that I have on the background. Yeah, of course the footage is from DATSIK and his team, but you know, the video edit, it's like for the music video in the dark, which he actually took down for some reason, and then it got up again, and it had over 3 million views, man. This is outright telling you that DATSIK is needed on the scene. 3 million views on a dubstep track. Yeah, good luck with that. You're not getting that. Not even Excision gets that. And don't even get me started on that piece of shit. So, yeah, enough of the controversy. Let's get to the tracks, because oh man, believe me, yo, we're starting off strong with Pulse by DATSIK, which is amazing, an amazing track. Like, you can listen, it's so dope, man. It's not even a track, but I gotta love how cinematic it was. Some people said it was cringe, but just listen to this. It's cinematic and it's so dope. It's like a ninja, and there's samurais, and the master, revive him. You have to revive him. It's so freaking dope, man. I was like, dude, there's no way. When I saw him release this one on Instagram, I was like, jeez, the sensei is coming back. The sensei is back. And he was back. But yeah, I feel like if you've already watched his live on Instagram and his Instagram stories and that crap, yeah, you have already heard this one. So let's go with Death Before Dishonor, which you also have already heard, but and Oh man, here it comes. Yeah. Yo, man, you gotta love. You gotta love the build up from this song. Like it's dum 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 dum, bum 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 bum, and it gets so over the top. It's so amazing. Like it's an epic. It's the epic comeback of DATSIK. You know, you gotta celebrate it, and it's just like boss music. This is outright boss music. Yes, yeah, let's go. Continue listening to this one, and then. Guess is back, guess is back, guess is back, guess is back.
A ninja.
Yo, that distorted screech, or I don't really know the term because I'm not a professional music producer, but that distorted something before the drop just makes it so freaking rich. Oh man. And then let's go! It just having fun producing this! And so are we. Like, this is so groundbreaking. Yo man, I missed so much this DATSIK wobbles. Like, it's wob wob. Just, there's no way to explain it. You just have to listen. What the fuck you came for? Yo, that computer music sampled right there. Yes, kind of hurt after what happened, but you know. You know what I'm saying? There it is. That's what I'm saying. It's just so epic, so over the top. It's so amazing how freaking dope this is. Like DATSIK it's out there having fun with this. With his craft, and it's his comeback, you know. And here's one of my favorite parts of the song. Just listen to this. There's no one like me. Yo! You gotta love those kind of Easter eggs like Troy's dropping out there. Like, for example, when he released Cancelled, it was such well, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, dude knew what he was doing when he named his track Cancelled. Yes, let's go take a look at this. You know, this releases like Mental Health and Cancelled. This one was outright like a fucking jab to the face to cancel culture, which I absolutely adored. Fuck cancel culture. For real, man. Fuck them. Don't like me. There's no one like me. There's no one like me.
Nobody does it like this. Let it bang.
Yo, man, let bum 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 bum. Yo, it's like he's getting ready for the jab, and he's just like loading it, and then he punches, and it's so orgasmic, man. Oh man. Oh, that wall right there, man! I feel like a freaking child in Christmas time listening to this, man. It's so dope!
You wanna learn something?
You sure you want to? Let's go!
Let's go! You hit me?
I'll hit you!
Remember,
It's not the spirit that matters, it's not just the skill. Yo, I absolutely failed that right there because I forgot the lyrics, but it's so freaking dope. You gotta love the outro. Oh man, everything is so amazing. feel like a fangirl who's crying out here. There's no one like me. And well, before we get to the second one, which is oh man, here, look at this. It's Mental Health. Yo, what the hell? Mental Health, I've gotta tell you, was one of my favorite tracks alongside Year of the Dragon, which there won't ever be a live reaction because let's be serious right here. I've already heard them like a million times. So I'm just gonna go through the best parts of Mental Health and Year of the Dragon. Yo, the intro alone is so mind-blowing. Bum, 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 bum. Oh man, it's so rich when you're hearing the boom, 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 boom. It's DATSIK, man. What can I tell you? Yo, like the first drop is like kind of mid in a way. Not mid because there's nothing that DATSIK has ever put out that is mid, but the second drop is in a completely different level. Like the first drop is like, yeah, it's pretty good, but the second one.
Check it. I grew up for fucking screw up.
Yo, you know what I mean like that. And here is my favorite part of the whole song. It's this build up when it's coming like wom 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 wom. I grew up, but fucking screw up. Yo, listen to this fake out. Yo.
I grew up for fucking
Yo, man, what the fuck is this? This is what I'm talking about. What I'm saying, like that's 6 second drops or from another world, from another galaxy entirely, from another dimension. And here.
I grew up for fucking screw up.
Yo. I grew up for fucking screw up. Alright, enough of this. You know what I'm saying? This track, what I absolutely adore the most of is the second drop, the build up to the second drop, and this one, the outro, is just on another level. And if you listen to that, then dum 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 dum. Yo. If you feel like I'm kind of being obnoxious and that I should shut up so you can listen to the track, I'm doing this on purpose. You should go to Spotify and give Troy a visit. Give Troy your fucking view, you know, because he deserves it right now. And now, the Year of the Dragon. Let me tell you something. I'm getting personal in here, but right when this one dropped, DATSIK had already dropped 4 songs before this one, which was In the Dark, Mental Health, Kira, and the last one, which I'm forgetting right now, which is In the Dark, Kira, Cancelled, and Mental Health. And by that time, I was so fucking stoked to finally being able to listen to some DATSIK after 3 years. But on my personal life at that moment, I get cancelled on a lower scale, of course, and I was thinking about giving up. I was seriously thinking about giving up because I lost everything in my life. I was just considering offing myself. That's as clear as I can say it. But then, like a month after that, Troy came back, and and he dropped Year of the Dragon, and it was like a long release, and for me it was so important because Troy would have never known this, and he will never, most likely, ever give a fuck about me or whatever, you know. But for me, it was kind of a message for me to never give up, to keep on pushing, you know. I was considering giving up, but when this track came out, everything changed. My whole perspective on it changed absolutely, and it was like a sign sent from God himself, telling me to not give up, and I didn't, and guess what? To this day, everything got back to normal. I actually ended up almost getting a lawsuit against these people canceling me, and because they were screwing up, they were outright making this up, and it was so refreshing because I was gonna give up. Imagine if I gave up 2 years ago, I would have been nowhere near where I am right now. My life would be so different, and I'm gonna thank Troy. I'm gonna thank DATSIK for this. That's why I'm telling you, he's so inspirational and so important to me, and I couldn't give less of a fuck about what anyone else has to say about him. Like, fuck you. If you're saying DATSIK is a scumbag and a piece of shit, well, it's not for me. He's my goddamn hero. He's an inspiration. He's a real life inspiration, a real life hero. But enough of this talk, you know. Let's get to the track because it's amazing. I just wanted to share a little, like, you know, a little story behind it, my personal story about this and why I love DATSIK so much. It's so amazing, man. This one right here feels like DATSIK coming back to the dojo. Like, that's exactly what it feels like and what it really is. The leader's dead now, and I'm the new leader. Yeah, you become the rightful leader of the ninja. Yeah, we already heard this one so many times, so let's just go to the highlights of the track. Let me show ya, let me show ya, let me show ya how it gets done. It's so dirty, so nasty. I love it, man. I so freaking love this track. Let me show ya how it gets done. Yo, this one right here is kind of my favorite part of the whole album, of the whole track, because let's be honest, my favorite one is Shut It Down, the second drop of Shut It Down, alongside the second drop of Mental Health. But and it's coming, you can feel it coming, it's so amazing.
As good as your kung fu. Goddamn.
It's building out, here it comes.
I'll make you pay dearly.
God, let it happen on this one, man.
Gotta let him have it on this one, man.
Yo, listen to this spike out. Oh!
Let me
Show ya how it gets done.
Bastard, you got better.
Whoa, goddamn.
It feels like a goddamn sword fight. You feel like a freaking ninja, man. And I know what I'm saying. I am a freaking martial artist, black belt. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about when I'm showing you that you feel like a freaking ninja when this freaking song drops. Yeah, Year of the Dragon is an absolute banger. 10 out of 10, you know.
So, you are dead
Still already. Alright. And let's go to Nightshade. This one is actually the first time I get to listen to it, because there's like an ID on YouTube which is, let me show it to you, because I would like to give you like a heads up before we get into the actual track. And there's a channel who has been uploading this IDs, and I think it's this one. No, that's Shut It Down. Yeah, here we're. Yo, this was the only thing we knew about this one, and there's actually another place where you could have listened to this one, which is in Return of the Ronin. Oh, yeah, it's nowhere. Yeah, so I don't know if Darkstar Music has taken down the media or what. So, yeah, I don't know. It used to be there, Darkstar Music teaser. What the hell, man? What happened to that channel? Is he erased from the face of the earth? I don't know. But well, the point here is that we only had 9 seconds, a 9-second preview on the lowest quality ever of this amazing track. Let's go listen to this one.
I wonder how he
more
survived.
build up.
I heard he was consumed by poison. Deadly poison. Not many come back from the Shadow Realm. Yes, only the strong.
I absolutely gotta love how everything that's being said in the background kind of relates to the old DATSIK scandal and this situation. Like, they're all talking about how he used to be the greatest and he was gone and he's coming back, and it's basically what's going on, and I absolutely love that kind of details. It's got such a good flow. And this is the part we've been listening to before. Yo! I don't think you noticed that. I don't think you noticed that, but there's a slight change between this one and the ID. Well, maybe I know it might be that the ID has the lowest quality rape ever, but did you listen to that? Listen to this. Holy crap, man! It's compare that to this. In here you can listen to the, but in here, take a look. There's some like shown like sword in the background, or I don't know what it is, but it's such a little detail that's making me. Oh man, I'm such a fangirl at this point.
I've been putting it down. Way back. That goes way back. Way back when I've been putting it down.
I absolutely adore this track.
Way back when I've been putting it down. I've been putting it down, and the shit don't stop. That goes way back when I've been putting it down. I've been putting it down. I've been putting it down. Way back when I've been putting it down, and I'm about to make the ill type moves. Way back.
Yo, I'm actually gonna let this play
That goes way back.
like from the start to the end, because this is actually kind of a live reaction to this one. Yo!
You want to play for real then, huh?
Did you listen to that? That on the background, that melody in the background, it's everything. It's just so good, man. What do you want me to tell you? This is so
I've been
good.
putting it down. I've been putting it down. I've been putting it down. Way back when I've been putting it down.
And you know, because because it's DATSIK, you gotta know that the second drop is gonna blow your mind out. Yeah, that growl! That growl! Yo, it's been months, even years since I last heard a growl so, like, it's so satisfactory to listen to DATSIK's growls in this track. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man, this is so difficult to explain. I gotta control myself because I'm so excited about this release. Oh man, and the boom, boom on the background. It's so freaking dope, man. I adore this track.
Fumbling idiots. They're no match for me.
Oh man! Yo! Hey, Troy, if you're listening to this, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. Your freaking bio link. You promised like 3 decades ago. Well, what feels like 3 decades ago. Because take a look at this. You see? Well, not there. Not on that one because as I told you before, it was released later on. But let's go to Mental Health, for example. And bio link coming soon. Where it is? Where is it? Where can I buy this absolute banger to get it on the highest quality rip? You know? Where can I get it? It's nowhere to be found. That bio link, and I hope is setting it up sooner than later. Because oh man, I actually can't live without that. But let's listen to the outro of this amazing track. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna cry right now. It's so beautiful. Yo, that I don't even know what it is, but that kind of violin sound in the background is it's everything,
Champion, you're very careless. Did it hurt that bad? That's a lesson for you.
I gotta love this track. Nightshade, so far one of my favorites. What can I tell you? Like, Death Before Dishonor is gotta be my least favorite of them all until now, and it's a freaking banger. So I don't know how to say this. Every track is over 9 out of 10, and Death Before Dishonor is 9, and Nightshade is an 11. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how every single one of this can be an absolute banger and so freaking lit. Oh man, I don't know. Troy is crazy. His sound design is in another galaxy, as I said before. And oh man, this one's gonna. Yeah, for those of you wondering, we are on Virtues by DATSIK on the Afterlife album.
We don't play. We don't play. We don't play.
I gotta say, like, I'm not a huge fan of this kind of rap lyrics on the background because it feels like trap, and like I'm not a huge fan. But in here, as you're gonna listen in a few moments, it really pays off, and my patience is running out. Yeah, it's really good. But I gotta say, because let's be honest, I'm not really into that, but I can't complain because it's really well made in this track. We don't play.
Run them down, cut them down every day.
Yo. That scratch is amazing, but did you hear the fake out before the drop? Let's play that again. Let's play that again because listen to this one. Listen to this one. Yo, man, that's crazy. Yo, that laugh, I absolutely love it.
They can't say nothing.
Nothing.
So watch a step, hold
Yo, you guys ain't ready for the second drop. You guys ain't ready, so just listen. They can say nothing.
Run them down, cut them down every day. Run with us.
Get your face ready because it's gonna blow your mind.
Speak for me, what can they say?
They can say nothing. You know it's coming. You know it.
My humble impatience is running out. We don't play.
Sicko bastard.
They can't say nothing. We don't play. So watch your step. We don't play.
Yo!
Riding with my ninjas is homicidal adventures. Go and check credentials. We bloody.
Yeah, I gotta say, as I said before, I'm not a huge fan of this like trap hybrid between dubstep and trap and brostep and hybrid trap, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the lyrics, but in this track they are masterfully executed, and I absolutely love this rap on the outro. Listen to it.
The instrumentals really shit is simple. You steady making it difficult. I've been a pro.
It's got such a dope nice on the background of the lyrics, you know what I'm saying.
Cause I flooded the necklace. Ain't doing for flexing, it's just because what I represent. Even in the dark, I'ma shine cause it's definite. Forever, bitch.
Yeah, it's definite forever. If there's any complaint I could have about Virtues, is that it's too short, man. You could have gone for a third drop, and you could have gone for a third drop. That's it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So let's go. Oh man, I forgot about it. I'm not paying for Spotify anymore. So yeah, we're gonna be listening to In the Dark, which is what do you want me to tell you? This is the one song that I told you before that
¿Sabías que ahora puedes publicar?
oh. This was the song which got you 3 million views. 3 million views on YouTube. That's unbelievable. Jesus, buddy. These Spotify ads are obnoxious. And there we go. Okay, so I feel like I like outright went back because, you know, Spotify was blasting me with these ads, so fuck that. Let's go with In the Dark, man. Oh man, what can I tell you? It's whoa.
Lost in the darkness.
As I've said before with Mental Health and Year of the Dragon, we've already heard 1,000,000 times to In the Dark, and I know that number doesn't make sense, but we've already heard so many times to In the Dark, so I'm just gonna go through. Yeah, there are no good parts on In the Dark because it's outright an amazing song. It's just that it has good parts. It's not that it has good parts. It's just as a whole, some of its parts is amazing, and it's outright. You gotta listen to it fully. But you know, this video is about 40 minutes long, so I've gotta shorten it. So
So I'm gonna find you in the dark.
yeah, I gotta love the on the background. It's the little details. The lyrics are straight fire too, so and that my heart is bitter Yeah, it's you gotta listen to this one, and I am gonna go through this because it's not a live reaction anymore. When I have already heard this one so many times throughout this 2 years that it's been released. So let's go to the second drop. Find you in the dark. It's this music video right here. It's this music video, which got 3 million views because of the amazing by DATSIK and my homeboy Cap Records, which made an amazing job editing and compiling this footage. What can I tell you? It's dark by DATSIK. It's outright legendary. So I'm gonna find you in the dark. And now let me tell you something. We're up to the last track of this release of the Afterlife album, LP. Yeah, it's an album, man. Oh, man. I thought it was gonna be a long play, but saying it as an album... Yes, let's remember, last time DATSIK dropped an album, it was alongside Closer to the Sun. It was Let It Burn LP, which... No... Oh man, that wasn't even an album, it was an LP. The last album by DATSIK was Vitamin D. Way back. It goes way back. It's been LPs and EPs since then. And even without this cancellation, having an album, it's huge. Like, for real, man. And it's such a vibe, this whole album and everything. It's amazing. I've been really enjoying this one. But let's get to the last one, which we ain't ready for this one. And I gotta tell you, this is kind of a live reaction, but let's, once again, this is the last thing. This is the closest thing we have to the release of this one. When I heard this one, when I first heard that one, it was mind-blowing, and I absolutely adored the track. It was amazing, man, and finally having it in high quality. Let's take a listen to this one. It's such a fun track, and I absolutely adored that one. Because up to this one, before Shut It Down, we went through In the Dark, which was kind of heavy and, well, not heavy in like heavy headbanger, but heavy in a way that it was dark. It was like dun 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 dun, and the lyrics are kind of sad, and it's such a depressed feeling. Like you get like the stakes are high and it's dark out there, and you literally feel in the dark, just like DATSIK felt for these times. Which, yeah, I'm so sorry about that, and I really wish this would have never happened. And fuck cancel culture, like this should never happen to anyone. But then after In the Dark and Virtues and Nightshade, which also was kind of dark in a way that it was not like such a fun track, it was like more in the darkness and that kind of stuff. Like you listen to Nightshade again and yo, it's dark and it's punching and it's deliberating. You get that feeling out of you, but then you come to Shut It Down and it's, oh man, it's such a fun track and I'm so ready for this one. Let's go. It's gonna be a banger when he has DATSIK on it. You feel that? As I told you before, I'm not really huge in these lyrics. But when they're done right, they're absolutely beautiful. And by the way, I said before that I'm not that huge in this having lyrics in these rap segments, but I'm not dunking on these guys, I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying, like, I'm usually not into that stuff, but in here it's massively executed, and it brings so much to the track. So I'm not hating on the guy singing right here. In fact, I'm praising it because it made me actually enjoy something that I'm kind of against in this dubstep scene, because it's often kind of cringy, and yeah, granted it's kind of cringy in here too, but it's kind of the vibe of the song, you know. I'm going up the rails. Let's listen to this one.
I'm making noise, won't turn it down. Drop the flame, get plays and burn them out. You bring the gas, I like the match. They set the bar, that is what I surpass. Day in, day out, I shut it down. Day in, day out, we shut it down. I shut it down, we shut it down. Side to side, side to side, we shut it down. I shut it down, we shut it down. Day in, day out, I shut it down. Day in, day out, we shut it like that. We gon' shut it down.
Whoa, man! Did you listen to that? Fake out right there, just.
Shut it down, we shut it down. Day in, day
There.
out, I shut it down. Day in, day out, we shut it like that. We gon' shut it down.
Oh, there's so many little details to just outright the door in this DATSIK tune. In every DATSIK tune, there are so many little details that you can go crazy about when you listen to them. And this track is not an exception. It's so dope.
We gon' shut it down. We gon' shut it down. We gon' shut it down.
As I said, this is more of a fun track, like having fun, which I absolutely adore. Let's keep listening.
Shut it down. Hey, hey. We gon' shut it down. Yeah. We bout to set it on. We bout to set it on.
We bout to set it on fire.
We bout to set it on. We bout to set it on. We bout to take it
Higher.
I'ma have to show him who the boss is. Who the boss? I'ma have to show him who the boss is. I'ma have
Yo, you already showed him who the boss is. We know it's DATSIK. Yeah, who else is gonna be the boss? Accession? Copying those samples? Come on, man. DATSIK's the boss, and you know it.
Let's go.
Woo-hoo-hoo! And here it is, the build-up, which I absolutely love, and which we caught a glimpse before.
And we gon' do it to the end. To the end. We ain't stopping. Yeah. Full throttle on 10. On 10. Full throttle on 10. Let's go. I moved the crowd. I shut it down. I moved the crowd.
I shut it down.
We making noise. Won't turn it down. Change the game.
I absolutely love how it's changing the pace.
I like the match. On fire right now, baby.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, listen to this! Here it goes! Woo! It's such a fun ride! To listen to this track, it's such a fun ride, and I'm fangirling all over the place, man. I can't help it. I absolutely can't help it. This is so wonderful, so amazing, man. Just let's keep on listening, because oh man, I'm sorry, I ruined it for you guys. So let's listen to the drop again, and this time I swear I'm not gonna cut it out. Let's go.
The crowd, I shut it down. I moved the crowd, I shut it down. We making noise, won't turn it down. Change the game, got fame from word of mouth. You bring the gas, I like the match. On fire right now, baby. Day in, day out, I shut it down. Day in, day out.
Here it goes! Yo, it was such a fun ride to listen to this album by DATSIK. Oh man. I can't believe it. DATSIK, if you're listening to this, your music has such a special place on the heart of your fans. Please, keep on dropping, keep on coming. And I know it's hard, and I absolutely respect you, and I absolutely admire you, and I'm so proud of you for actually coming out, defying the odds to drop these bangers. I have nothing but respect for you, my G. DATSIK is on another level. But man, your music is so special for us. It's like feeling alive again. I've never felt this good about music in a while. Let alone have this amount of fun. Oh man, I feel like crying right now. I'm gonna be honest. Just keep on dropping, keep on coming. Man, please, you know, you have no idea how happy you can make someone just by dropping these tracks. Of course you know. And man, I hope there was a way of, you know, just taking cancel culture away and get back to how things were. There's sadly no way. People will never understand. People will never get to brain cells to connect and get to the point realizing that this was all bullshit. They'll never get to that point, and it's kind of saddening to think about it and see it that way. But I gotta tell you, DATSIK, if you're listening to this, Troy, you have faithful fans out there who absolutely love you and would do anything for you and respect the shit out of you and absolutely admire and adore you in another level. And your music means so much for us. So thank you, man. I can't think about anything else to say, but thank you. And just before leaving, we're gonna listen to this fun track. Yeah, this was the track he released like for a day, I think. So I don't know if it's
like this on.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying? What I said before, that it felt like Troy playing with like the software and just fucking around. Of course it was that. You can tell that he made this one in 20 minutes or so, which doesn't make it any worse. It's a piece of art, and it takes me back to those PS1 era of music, and the drop is so fun.
Haters gonna hate, I love to keep them motivated.
Yo, it's such a fun track, and the second drop is like mind-blowing.
Like this son.
It feels like it's raining all this drop, and as I said, such a fun track. You gotta give it a listen on your free time, whenever you can. Just go on YouTube, DATSIK Aminal 140, and there it is, man. Oh man, I can't believe I'm actually doing this, because DATSIK has dropped this one. It dropped an album, man. What the hell? I thought this day would never come, and it's finally here, and we should be glad it came. But, you know, what else can we do but keep on waiting and keep on expecting this. I really hope DATSIK keeps on dropping the hits, and just, please, man, don't let us by ourselves. Don't disappear for another 2 years. I don't think I could stand that. Yeah, man, just, please, keep it coming. I love you, man, and well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.